What they're really looking for is technical experience. Technical experience. And a lot of folks think security is tricky because there's some confusion. Security is not an entry level. It's not really entry level. All right. That said, you can start doing security wherever you happen to be. But to get a role in cybersecurity, it's not entry level, man. It's not entry level. So the misconception is that people want to get in the field and they keep focusing on security, 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 not understanding, especially if you're not in the industry already, if you're not in healthcare, if you're not in financial sector doing certain things, um, there's a gap in your knowledge base. You need to learn basic information technology. I'm not saying it's impossible to, because I know a few people, some of my coworkers, as a matter of fact, are not technical and they got in this position. Some people I've worked with, having done this for a long time, are not technical and they got in. But let me tell you, they have a challenge. There's a huge challenge for them. And going forward, it's getting more technical. It's getting more and more technical. I've noticed because they want to get you in these positions, and then they're like, okay, now we want you to do vulnerability management. And you're like, what? I thought I was just doing documents. I thought I was just stacking documents, writing policy or something. And then they're like, nah, 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 nah. See this tool right here? This is called Splunk. Now we want you to look at these logs. You're like, what the fuck? So yeah, I've had coworkers who weren't technical and got in, and they never did IT help desk. They never did, any of that. They really have a hard time in some of our meetings because they get technical. So I would say you need to have that, build your IT background. Like right now, you have a Security Plus. Let's say you have no experience. You just got out of college. You just got your certification. You're coming from a whole nother field. You've been doing this other field for a long time, clerical work or something. Right now, what you need to focus on is getting your hands dirty. You need to touch some systems. You need to fix some shit. Get a help desk job. Work at work do be a cable guy for a while. You've got to actually get your hands dirty, like do some IT work, because that's going to help your resume. Doing the basic stuff is what's really going to help your resume. If you happen to be in a great position where you're already in healthcare and you're like, damn, I'm tired of being a CNA. I'm tired of being a nurse. I'm sick of this shit. I'm tired. I want to move on. Or you're a teacher. You're like, man, this is too stressful. They're they're not paying me enough. I don't want to do this no more. You're in a unique position where you can make a lateral change. What I mean by that is, talk to the IT department wherever you happen to be working and see if you can get in with them and start learning, getting hands on right now, immediately. I'm telling you this because that's what I did when I was in the military. I was a grunt, an Air Force grunt. I was, it's funny in the military, they make fun of the Air Force a lot because they're like, oh, Chair Force, you guys don't do any you guys aren't real military. I was real military. I really I worked with the Marines, with the Army. I did nothing but shoot weapons for 5 years. I was a grunt. I was a real grunt. They really have those jobs in the Air Force. When I was in, they had them, and so I love computers and stuff. But what I did was I made a lateral move. I was still in the military. I was a grunt. I moved over to IT. That's what you can do too. Whatever job you happen to be. If you're in Walmart doing retail, has an IT department. They have one of the dopest IT departments on planet Earth. Working for Walmart, come on. They got to have their shit together. So AWS, same thing. Amazon, like they got to have their shit. If you are a packager in Amazon, same thing. They have an IT department, one of the best in the world. See if you can make a lateral change from wherever you happen to be over to that other field. Over into that other department. You got to get the basic IT fundamentals down. And then that's going to open the doors for more money when you start to specialize in cybersecurity. There are some exceptions. I would say if you're a projects, whether it's in retail or in the government, or anything. They have a lot of exposure to systems engineering, so they know something about like the system development life cycle, right? Which even IT help desk guys don't know what the hell that is.